Usual practice is to find the discriminant d, which is b square minus 4ac, and this discriminant is the deciding factor. If discriminant d is greater than 0, then our conclusion is what? Roots are real and distinct. So there will be two roots, x1 and x2. If discriminant is equal to 0, exactly equal to 0, then our conclusion is what? Roots are real and unequal. And when discriminant is negative, our conclusion is roots are imaginary and they are complex conjugate of each other. That is what our conclusion is. That means the discriminant, which is based on the three coefficients. Which are the three coefficients? A, B, C. Here, B square minus 4AC. So all the three coefficients are taken care here. So if this discriminant is greater than 0, we are here. If discriminant is equal to 0, we are here. If discriminant is negative, we are here. So discriminant is the most important deciding factor. So if you see the procedure is what? We need to give the coefficients A, B, C. Coefficient A means coefficient of x square, B coefficient of x, C constant coefficient. So this is our input. We have to give the three coefficients. What is the procedure? Procedure is compute D, that is B square minus 4AC. Once we compute D, then next step is check the sign of D. Check the
वरती तसंच होतं.
if D greater than 0.
काल आम्ही होतो ना.
So two roots x1 and x2 given in the step 3 and 4. If D equal to 0, we have only one root, and that is x is equal to minus b upon 2a. If D is negative, then our declaration is roots are complex and conjugates of each other. And last procedure is display the coefficients a, b and c. Display the decision about the roots and actual roots if exist. Right? So this is what our procedure is. Now, let us see the steps. Step 1. Start the algorithm of roots of quadratic equation. This is what usually we start. We have a starting step. Start the algorithm for roots of quadratic equation. Step number 2 is what? Give the values of coefficients A, B, C in quadratic equation. Step number 3, compute the value of discriminant D, which is minus 4AC. Step number 4, check the sign of D. Check the sign of D. Now remember here, greater than 0, we have to perform certain action. If D equal to 0, we have to perform some another action. If D less than 0, we have to perform some third action. So in either case, we have to perform exactly one action only. Remember this. So check the sign of D. Now step number 5 corresponds to what? Step number 5 corresponds to, I will tell you what. Okay, step number 5 corresponds to discriminant greater than 0. And when discriminant is greater than 0, we have to compute two roots, x1 minus b plus square root of d divided by twice a, and x2 minus b minus square root of d divided by twice a. We have to compute these two roots, and we have to give the message accordingly. What is that message? Roots are real. So if we do this, if जर तर type आहे, if d greater than 0, we are going to perform this action. And once we perform this action, we have to go to step number 8. See step number 8. That means what? I am skipping step number 6 and 7. For the case d greater than 0, I am skipping the step 6 and 7. I will be coming to step 8 here as said. So what this step 8 says, display ABC and x1, x2. Display ABC and x1, x2. So we are displaying here input and we are displaying here output. And after that, we are going to step number 11. And that step number 11 is about the top of the algorithm. So if d greater than 0, we are performing only one action. Now if d is not greater than 0, our step number 6 is what? That means if this condition fails, then step number 6, else if d equal to 0. And if d equal to 0, you have to compute x is equal to a single root minus 2 times a. And once we compute this single root, we will go to step number 9. In this case, we are skipping step number 7 and step number 8. So once we come to step number 9, it is display ABC, that means input, and the value of x single root, and again go to step number 11 to mention that algorithm is over. Now if again d is not 0, then the third possibility is obvious, because d is not greater than 0, d is not equal to 0. So the third possibility is only one, and that is d less than 0. So if d is less than 0, we'll else go to step number 10. And step number 10 is what? Display roots are complex. And once we say roots are complex, we will again stop the algorithm. This is the algorithm for roots of quadratic equation. Here, step number 5, step number 6, step number 7, these are very important steps, because here you are checking the condition. Than 0 discriminant is less than 0 discriminant equal to 0, and accordingly the decision branches are different. So that is most important thing you have to remember. Now, what is the geometrical interpretation for quadratic equation? And it's a variation with respect to d. We'll start to understand this. So let us consider 3 different quadratic equations. So in the first case, it is x square plus 4x minus 4 equal to 0. What is this equation? X square plus 4x minus 4 equal to 0. Now in this case, a equal to 1, b equal to 4, and c equal to minus 4. Remember here. C equal to minus 4. And if you compute d, which is b square minus 4ac, you will find that it is 16 plus 16, that is 32, and which is greater than 0. In that case, our conclusion is there will be 2 distinct roots. Now let us take another one. X square plus 4x plus 4 equal to 0. The simple change is here, it is constant is minus 4, it is here constant is plus 4. In this case, a equal to 1, b equal to 4, c equal to 4. And if we compute the discriminant, it is strictly equal to 0, saying that there will be exactly one root. Now let us take the third possibility. X square plus 4x plus 10 equal to 0. A equal to 1, b equal to 4, c equal to 10. And here d will comes to be minus 24 less than 0. Now, one quadratic equation, d strictly greater than 0. Another quadratic equation, d equal to 0. Third quadratic equation, d less than 0. What is its geometrical interpretation? And that is what we can see here very well. See these 3 graphs. If you take say this blue one, this blue graph intersects your x-axis exactly at 2 points. Can you see here? Can you see here? The graph is intersecting at exactly 2 points, which means that discriminant is greater than 0 and there will be two distinct real roots. So this is one real root here, here it is another real root. So discriminant greater than 0 indicates your curve will intersect x-axis at 2 points and those intersecting points will be the solution. Let us see this red type of curve. This red type of curve is intersecting x-axis at only 1 point. In fact, it is a tangent point. It is intersecting at exactly 1 point. It means what? Your quadratic equation x square plus 4x plus 4 equal to 0 gives you d equal to 0. So when you have the case that discriminant is 0, in that case your curve intersects x-axis at exactly 1 point, and that 1 point is the point of intersection of curve and x-axis. That is the solution of your quadratic equation. Let us see the third case, that is the green case. Now if you see this green case, this green curve does not intersect x-axis at any point. It intersects at y-axis, but it won't intersect at x-axis. It means what? There is no solution to this, because if it is intersected at 1 point, we will claim that there is one solution. If intersects at 2 points, we will claim that there are two solutions. But this is not intersecting at any point. In this case, you will find that discriminant is negative, and whenever discriminant is negative, there is no solution. And if at all there is a solution, we say that that is a complex imaginary complex conjugate solved. But in the real setup, there is no solution. So that is the meaning of these three discriminant. Discriminant greater than 0, two roots means graph will intersect exactly at 2 points with x-axis. Discriminant is equal to 0, graph will intersect exactly 1 point with x-axis, that is the solution. Discriminant is negative, graph will not intersect at x-axis, and there is no solution to this equation. So this is the algorithm for quadratic equation, and this is the meaning of what is called as discriminant with relation to geometry. If you have any question, you can ask now. If you have any question, you can ask now. This is the time for your question. You can your C book, and in C book you can find out number of examples for algorithms and try to write down the algorithms. Okay, because it is not possible for me to give the algorithm for many more examples. I will just give the idea, and thereafter we have to start with actual C language. So that is why you try to do the practice of writing algorithms on your own by taking the help of book. So this is the time for question. If you have any question, you can unmute and you can ask the question. I will make you unmute on yourself. Okay, now you can unmute and you can ask the question if you have. No question? No question? No question? Okay. Nobody has any question? Okay, by the way, I wish to take the meeting of your parents. I wish to take the meeting of your parents. I wish to take meeting of your parents, and for that purpose, what I want is hello. I wish to take meeting of your parents. So uh, you give me your time of your parents when they will be ready to attend the meeting. Okay, so you are supposed to give the common timing on which they can attend the meeting. No doubt we can arrange the meeting even on Sunday also, no problem. Okay, so by tomorrow, by today evening, all of you should give me the timing of your parents to attend my meeting. Okay, very good. आवाज येतो का सगळ्यांना क्लिअर? आवाज सगळ्यांना क्लिअर येतो का? चॅट बॉक्स मध्ये यस नो लिहा. आवाज सगळ्यांना क्लिअर येतो का? बहुतेकांना आवाज क्लिअर येतो. ज्यांना येत नसेल त्यांनी त्यांचा मोबाईल सेटिंग व्यवस्थित करा. Everybody is getting the voice very clearly. Okay, so if someone is not getting, please check your mobile handset or your laptops. Okay, very good. We'll stop for today. Tomorrow I will take one more example, and from Wednesday onwards we will start with next concept, flowchart. All right, so thank you very much.